Hello and welcome to a brand new race, this time in Nürburgring, the 24-hour layout. Without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, so this is the Nürburgring Nordschleife edition, so the Nordschleife plus the Gr.3 track as well. So I'm not going to bother showing you the whole qualifying sequence itself, so I'm only showing you the back part of it. Yeah, I would finish eventually, I think, at about 8 minutes and 26 seconds or so I'm not going to show you 8 minutes worth of qualifying. So yeah, but not really happy with this time here. I was really sluggish and slow in this track anyway, so I was not expecting anything great. Yeah, so here I will finish in P12, 21 seconds away from the leader, so that was just basically my pace there. Yeah, anyways, let's go to the sprint. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so starting very much in the back in 12th there, so standing start here, so always important to get a good start. I've been pretty much okay, I think, in starts so far, so I'm putting in all my settings here, 5 lights, and away we go. So yeah, not the best of starts of course with this car as well, but yeah, I'm still maintaining my position in P12 there. So now I'm basically in the inside there, so here I kind of try to brake a little bit late. I go into my teammate a little bit as well, giving him a little bit of a bump there. I hope he didn't destroy his race too much, and hope he didn't destroy other people's race as well. But yeah, just a little bit of tapping going on there. But now up to P number 9 after all of those incidences. Yeah, so in P number 9, yeah, let's see for this GP circuit, at least all going well. So let's see how it would go. So let's then join the action in the Nordschleife part. You can already see just entering the part, it's already going to be 3 wide in a very narrow track. That's never going to end well. But yeah, so I just wanted to keep my distance away so that I'm not bothering anyone in front there, because I know my pace is terrible here, so I don't want to hold people up. At the same time, I just want to go as good as I can, and this is a very bad track, I would say, in terms of overtaking, just because of the nature of the yeah, I'm already making a mistake there. So yeah, already getting past here now in P number 10, so very close behind P number 11 as well. Yeah, not liking this track. As I said, for racing I think it's not the best track for racing. Maybe for making time trials and like yeah, this kind of sessions I think is nice. But yeah, here I'm having to lift as well a lot. But yeah, so boom, and go to the barriers. So now dropping all the way back to P number 15, and we have only started the lap here, so yeah, not ideal. So then this is the final lap already, so we only had 2 laps for the sprint race because of its length there. So already coming into this sequence of corners, and yeah, I would finish in P number 15. You can see everybody has already finished and only waiting for me there. Yep, that's just because I made so many errors there, eventually finishing almost about 30 something seconds, 50 something seconds, I can't remember. Yep, just terrible, basically. A confirmation there again how terrible I was. Yeah, so last place. The only saving grace, I guess, is that then I get to start in P number 1 for the feature race, if there's any. Yeah, so 1 minute and 20 seconds away. That's terrible. But yeah, anyway, let's go to the feature race. Alright, so let's go to the feature race. Yeah, so my strategy here was to start in the softs, because I know that I cannot hold first position for so long, because of my pace here, as you have seen already in the sprint race, if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, so my strategy was just to start in the softs, try to get away if I could, but pretty much I think my soft pace is everybody else's hard or medium pace. So yeah, I just needed to be sensible, and if I do any mistakes, just let people go and not really hold other people's race up, because yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable at all in this track. Yeah, so my strategy here was just to gain experience, just to drive in the Nürburgring Nordschleife. It's I think my first time doing it competitively in a race like this. Otherwise I've always taken part in missions or time trials. In fact, my first YouTube video was a time trial of it. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I managed to keep my distance quite well in the GP part of the track, but yeah, now coming into, or already halfway through the Nordschleife part, you can see I made a small mistake. Just went a little bit to the curb and to the grass there a little bit, and yeah, so dropping down like a stone already in P6, P7. Yeah, so again, I just want to respect everybody, and I know I'm slow, so I don't want to hold people up. So that's why I'm trying to sensibly do my race, but also not try to impede a lot of people there. Yep, going slowly here, making mistakes. P number 7. So going into the lap further, so this section here, so I go really slowly there. Yeah, that makes the the dude behind me come into the right side of me and just get past me. Yeah, again, I just didn't want to hold him up or do anything like this. Yeah, P number 8. So again, later in the lap, so here this right hander, so very slowly there I went. Yeah, now Zico is in front of me now, so I'm having to lift a little bit there as well. So going through the sequence, and now I went so wide there, and it's inviting the other guy now to go past me as well, Khan. Yeah, so very slow sequence of corners, drop down few positions, P number 10. Alright, so now going through this fast sequence of corners, actually in fact, there's somebody that went through the grass there and managed to get one position there, so P number 9. So yeah, so now coming to this fast sequence of corners, so here, from here onwards, it's pretty much full throttle, if you can. In fact, you can actually, but you need to take the lines quite well, and this is what I failed to do. I get a little bit too much of the curb there and unsettles the car, and that makes me go to the grass, and once the grass is invited you to join it, it's quite difficult to get away from it other than slowing down. But yeah, losing a lot of positions, P number 13. So now starting the lap number 2 there, the GP part of the track, and yeah, even here I'm making mistakes here. So just went a little bit too much to the sand there, and it kind of spun me around. And yeah, now my teammate, I think he had some issues there. He dropped to P number 14 because I think he qualified in P8 or something like this. But yeah, so letting him go, of course, I don't want to ruin his race, and yeah, down to P14. So what are the mistakes here then? Yeah, coming in here, just going too much into the inside of the curb there, it unsettles the car and makes my car spin a little bit. So yeah, so now down to P last. Okay, so then going through my final lap, so this is a 5-lap race, of course, if I didn't mention it. Yeah, so short retrospectives, this was not my race at all, basically. Just terrible there, finishing way away from the other guys, even the slowest guys there. Like I was not even close to battling with them. I tried my best to keep as much as I could in the starting from number 1, but yeah, that was never going to be the case, and that was evident. My best lap there showed 8 minute 23, so it's actually quite good compared to the guys in front of me, but I was just not consistent enough to keep this. I think I only got one lap like this, 8:23, and the others was like close to 9 minutes because of all the mistakes that I was making. So I knew this coming into here, so I just wanted to take it like a practice, so I didn't really care too much about it. But yeah, anyway, good fun. Now going a little bit to the standings. So yeah, nothing much to show here because I finished last in both the races, so I didn't really gain anything. Probably would have dropped anyways, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Had fun. Not much of goodness in driving to show, unfortunately, but yeah, that's what it is. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.